And welcome to Grandad's Reviews. Today I want to have a look at something I've been searching for a long time. And it's something I've been trying to find to help record the screen on my camera when I'm doing a review or tips and tricks where I need to show the menus in the camera. Now, when I first started this channel, the only way I could do that was the most basic way, and that was to simply point another camera at this camera, zoom in on the menus and do it that way. But as you probably know, if you've ever tried that yourself, if the light's wrong or you get the wrong angle or something like that, it doesn't come out very well at all. So after a while I progressed to something different. So what I did next was I picked up one of these USB HD capture cards. So all you do is get a USB HDMI cable, plug it into that end, plug the other end into the camera, that end into your computer, then using something like OBS or Bandicam or something like that, captured the actual menus coming out of the camera, which is excellent. It's in HD and that's what it's pumping out with the menus. It's only HD and I can use any camera that's got a HDMI output, so any of the menus, so even on the GoPro or anything like that I can show the menus. But the one disadvantage with this is I'm tied to either my PC or a laptop, which I've got to carry around with us. So if I go out and try and do this when I'm out and about, just to demonstrate something, it's a bit of a hassle. Obviously got to have the laptop with me, I've got to have this, all the odds and sods. So I was looking for something a bit more useful. And I was watching a YouTube channel, I can't actually remember which one it was now, it was a long time ago, and person showing you him using a Fuji camera taking portraits, he had one of these attached to the top of it to capture the menus and his settings. And this is the Atomos Ninja Star. Now these are 6 years old now. You can't get them new. You've got to look on eBay and see if you can find one. And it took me better part of 6 months to find one that I wanted. I managed to pick this one up for £160 on eBay plus the postage, and it's excellent. This is tiny. Got a big battery on it at the moment just so I can hold it better, but it takes any of the MPF batteries, so you can stick a little small one on like these and it weighs nothing. Comes with a cheese plate that screws onto the bottom or the top, and you've got 1/4 mountings on it. Comes in, if you get the original kit, it comes in this case. Get a charger for the MPF, get an MPF battery. You get mains charger to charge it. You get an adapter for the car. Don't get that. And you don't get one of them. And you also get a CFast card reader, USB 3, because this records to CFast. I've got a 64 gig CFast here on this one, and it's simple. And I wish Atomos would actually still produce these, and preferably a 4K version. This records at 1080. It can have a 1080p or a 1080i input, and it records in ProRes. So you've got ProRes HQ, ProRes 422 and ProRes LT. And depending on which one you pick, obviously you've got the different qualities. You also can record more on the card. And it's just very, very easy. We've got HDMI in and HDMI out. and audio in. But be aware the audio in is line in, so you can't just plug a microphone into it. You need to plug the output from a recorder or something like that that's got line output. If you just put a normal microphone in, or even something like the Rode Wireless Go, you don't get enough signal for it to actually do anything. But if you've got a field recorder, audio field recorder, and then you could pump the audio into there and it will record 4 tracks. You've got the stereo track coming on the HDMI if your camera outputs it, and you can also have the stereo track from that audio in if you need to for better quality. You've got on the front, and we switch it on, power light come on, some of the lights flash for a while, and then we've got a battery indicator. This one's saying it's 3/4 full. We've then got how much space is left on the CFast card. Now I'm in LT, so I've got an hour plus. To change the quality, you just hold the button for a few seconds. In HQ, I've got 30 minutes. In 422, I've got 45 minutes. I'm going to LT, I've got, say, over an hour. The red light at the end telling there's no signal, that will go green, and this is the audio meters here. You can also use this to play your files back, so anything that's on the CFast card you can play out through the HDMI. So to connect it up is quite easy. We put HDMI micro, so we put an HDMI micro into the in. You plug that into your camera like so. Switch the camera on. You get a green light saying I've got a signal, and then simply to record the menus, all I have to do, press record, red light's flashing. You've also got a tally light on the back that flashes so you can see that it's recording, and then I can go through the menus and it's recording my menus, and that'll fit in my pocket, or I can put it on top of the hop shoe if I need to, and then when I've finished just press the button again and it's sorted. If I want to see what I'm doing, all we do is just plug monitor in, on. Got our lock green light, switch my monitor on, and then I've got the camera going to the recorder, out the recorder to the monitor, so you can see on the big monitor. Obviously I can see on the back of the screen of the camera as well, but just to show that this is actually coming out, I've got it on there. So the other thing you can do, come out of that, if you've got just a monitor, not necessarily a dear Shinobi, you could have a Feel World. I've got the Feel World 5-inch, which is just over £100, and that you've got yourself a monitor recorder. And what I've done with this particular one, I've put Velcro on one of the small batteries, got Velcro on the back of this Shinobi. Take this, stick it to the back of the Shinobi. Now I've got a monitor recorder for a lot less than a proper one, like a Atomos Ninja 5, or I've got the Blackmagic Video Assist here, which you're looking at £600–700 cheap monitor, Ninja Star. Okay, it's only 1080, but for YouTube I only upload in 1080, so it's ideal for that, and it's in ProRes. and the computer flies through ProRes even on HQ. So I think it's a fantastic little item, if you can find one. If you can go to eBay and actually find one of these, it's fantastic. And I say, the operation is simple. You've got, say, CFast card in the side. You can put whatever size you want to put into it. Battery on the back, and then just 4 buttons. Say, press record to record, press record to stop. If you want to play back, use playback. If you want to format the card, you press both buttons and hold it down until the card starts flashing, and once it stops, it's formatted. If you hold play down for more than 2 seconds, it will switch the audio meters from the HDMI to the line in, if you've got a line in. Changing the flavours of ProRes is just a matter of holding down the previous button, and then if you need to do a pull down on the signal to get a 24p signal out of a 60i signal, you just hold down the next. And when you want to play, so if I play these back, and that's playing back what I did on the back of the camera. And you can shoot through, if you've got more than one file, you can shoot through with the previous and next. Back to that. So if you're looking for a cheap way to record video on your camera, whether it be a GoPro or something like that, and you're not worried about recording 4K, you're just going to upload it to YouTube or Instagram or something like that, or you want to record the menus or anything else you're doing on the back of the screen, or even if you want to record, say, off an Xbox or a PS4 or off your laptop, if you're going to do a presentation or something like that, then this little box is fantastic. It's just a matter of searching on eBay. If Atomos is listening, I'd like you to start making these again, because it's very handy. If you enjoyed that quick video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified, hit that bell button. Until next time, see you later.